Park today in Decatur, Alabama, USA. We're going to walk and see what these neighborhoods look like today. Seems like that one over there is getting ready for the 4th of July already. What is this, May, June? I mean, boy, they got an early start. Or whatever. I'm about to go to those sidewalks over there and check that out. A little warm out here today, ain't it, this? Yeah, I know. When we get to those sidewalks, we're going to cross over this. So let's just continue to walk a little bit. Yeah. We're going to walk. We're not going to do that no more. Just because I'm holding this phone, Zeus, don't be trying to outsmart me. I want to walk that way, Zeus, over there. Let's go to that side of the street and see what's happening. Nothing much, is it? I prefer to stay in the shade, Zeus. Let's keep walking a little bit. All right, let's walk to that side, Zeus. We can go look at the houses and see what's going on. I like that house right there, but it's not that great. Wait. Do not run out in the street, buddy. All right, jump. Good job. Let's just walk. All right. That's a nice house right there. I like that. We're going this way. You don't live there. Be nice if you did, though, Zeus. But you don't. I like that house right there, too. You want to see him through the trees. He thinks he's loped out. He's not. And I'm steady walking. Right. Hold on. See if I can see him. Keep walking, Zeus. That's a nice little house right there, too. It's not terrible. This is Decatur, Alabama. This is at Delano Park. This is the historic part of Decatur. And me and Zeus is going to walk through it. A little warm out here today. Not thrilled with it, but we're going to do it. That's a nice little house right there, too. This is how people live in Decatur, Alabama, in the South. Yeah, we're not running those squirrels. You can forget that, buddy. And chipmunks and squirrels. They're all over, Zeus. That's a nice house right there. I like all of them, really. I like the color that house is painted. You're not getting the squirrels, Zeus. Forget about it. I like their grass, too. Look how good their grass looks. Nice house. Keep walking, Zeus. Tyler, are you watching? Watch, I'm going to show him to you. See him right there? That's them boys. That's them boys. They could use some work on their yard right here, though. It's not that great. And them boys just got me loped out over there. He's parked by my car, so I politely got out of my car and left and started walking. Don't have time for the police today. So when the police is sitting over there waiting on me, I'm going to walk and do this live stream. I ain't got time for them. Look, see him loped out right there? And there's my car he's parked directly beside. No, sir, Mr. Officer, not today. Can't fool with you. Just go and spend your day over there, buddy. Can't fool with the popo. Not at all. Now look, they got them a garden back there. Check that out. That's a nice little place right there. And it goes to that house. Check this house out. It's a nice house. That's one of them historical homes in the South. It's not one of those historical Southern mansions, but I'm about to show you those. I'm headed to those. Look, they got a little greenhouse and everything set up back there. That's a nice little yard they got. That wall leaves something to the imagination though, with all them vines on it. But see, nice house. Yep. Steel. See that house? That's a pretty house right there. That's their little sunroom. See it? And look at that grass. Good grass right there. Living a good life. Let's walk, Zeus. My partner Zeus is with me. And we're about to walk through this little historical area. We cut on it right there at that street. That's a nice house too, really. Which, I don't really like this side of the Decatur though. That's a nice house too. Look at that little chipmunk. Surprised Zeus didn't jerk my back out. Alright, Zeus. We're gonna go this way, buddy. Let's go this way, Zeus. Yeah. And see, that's a nice little house right there. They're quiet over here. These streets are like tree-lined streets. It helps when it's hot outside. Keeps you in the shade. What kind of dog have I got? This is Zeus. This is a Doberman. He's an American Doberman. He's not a European. Zeus, turn around. See him? That's Zeus. See his name on his collar? All right, let's walk, Zeus. Zeus is my buddy. See, they got good grass. Now, here are the houses I told you I was getting to. What would be called nice homes. See that one right over there? That's a nice house right there. That's a badass dog. That's Zeus, man. Zeus. Stop. Sit. Park it, buddy. Sit down. There he is. That's Zeus. He doesn't much care for sitting when we're out walking. Why has he got glasses on his eyes? To make you ask that question. Let's walk, Zeus. No, I put them on. That protects his eyes from like dust and dirt when we're out. Zeus is a working dog, so I have to protect him. Now I like this house right over there. I like that porch on it. See that big porch? That's nice right there. Yeah, Zeus. That's his name. And Zeus don't play them games. That's a nice little house. They got their American flag up. If you ever wonder what country I'm in, if you can't tell by my accent, I'm in the South of America, Alabama. We don't deal with the lawnmowers, Zeus. She's enjoying her porch. Hello. You want to go that way? All right, stop. All right. Thank you, ma'am. See, that's Southern hospitality. They let me go in front of them. And check these houses out. These are like the historical homes in Decatur. See that? Americans and their made in China flags. Hey, look, we can't help where we buy them from. We just buy them. China, as Donald Trump would say. Is he aggressive, Zeus? No, Zeus is not aggressive. If he'll check, look at that squirrel, Zeus. If he could get up that tree, he'd be aggressive. No, Zeus has his K9 certification. He's an AKC champion, and he's registered in bite work and protection work. I had to be licensed and bonded to own him, and Zeus had to be insured. He's basically a weapon, but you couldn't tell that, and I never post that on social media. I post the good side of Dobermans. People always think bad enough about him. But can he be a dragon? Oh yeah, you better believe it. I'll check his house out. With their little gravel driveway. Yeah, they living good right there. Look at that one. That one's older. It needs work on it. See it? So does their truck, though. This message is held for review. View message. I want to see what it says. How old is Zeus? Why would they hide that message? Let me click show on it. Zeus just turned 4, March the 7th. Check that house out. Look at them. They living good over there. Look at that house. Hey, do you think people that live in these kind of houses right here, you think they worried about gas prices? Or you think that's the reason that car's in the driveway? Probably the reason car's in the driveway. Let's keep walking, Zeus. Good job. See that house? I like that house. I like the columns and stuff on it. Now you can see it. Do you live in a rich neighborhood? Me? That's not really. This isn't my neighborhood. This is the old side of Decatur. I live on the opposite side. My neighborhood is nice. I got a nice little house. They're all the same. The houses in my neighborhood on my side, they sell for about $400,000. But on the other side of my neighborhood, they could sell for 2, 3, 4, 5 million. There's some big houses over there, but I just like that one. But my house is just asking because there's so much big houses. Oh, this is the historical area. That's what you're going to see over here. This is where I come and walk Zeus on hot days, because you see them trees. I can walk him up and down the sidewalk and it not be too hot. He's trying to get that squirrel. They're going to jerk my back out. Watch him. These squirrels over here don't know about you, Zeus, do they? Don't mess with that squirrel. I need my spine. But I don't live over here. I don't think nobody's rich with gas pressing $5 a gallon right now. I don't think so at all. All right, we got this street walk, Zeus. Yeah, that needs some work, don't it? But they all out here. I want to go on the other street though, but I'm not walking down 6th Avenue. That's too dangerous for me and my dog. Let's go this side, Zeus. And we'll cut down this street and go to the next one. I don't know what that house made of. A bunch of river rocks, I guess. It doesn't look that great. I came so I could walk by this big one again. I just really like it. Let's go, Zeus. See that little house? It's not bad. You know, but it looks okay. It's not great, though. And this one, that's an older house, see? They don't do much to it. It's not that great. That wouldn't be a rich person's house. But, this one right here, yeah, they paid some money for that one. And them flowers right there ain't cheap either. I like the bricks. See the brick that way? That's what I like on that house. And that. I like that. That's a nice house. But I'm going to go down here and walk by the big one. See how big that house is? Look at it. Like, okay. That's like 3 stories, right? And look at how it all goes around. That's a nice house. All right, let's walk, Zeus. And I like that they have these little, see the little gates? You could tell that this was back in the old South. See the gates? But look at that green space. It's hard to find green space like that in any city. The little side yard. It belongs to that house. Because this fenced off right there, it don't belong to that house. And look, that right there is for sale, see it? It's a nice house. They all got their American flags up though. Like that one guy said, with all their American flags made in China. I don't have anything to do with that. I like the porches on some of them. When they look like that right there. See how that porch wraps around? That's what I like about these houses. And they all have them, see? Every single house has them. Let's walk, Zeus. Zeus just struts everywhere. Is this the only dog you own, or do you have any other pets? No, sir, I can only do one at a time if you do them correctly. There's no way. I know a lot of people have multiple Dobermans, But I've done a lot with Zeus. He's won in the AKC. This way, Zeus. He runs K9 obstacle races. He models. Like I said, he done that protection work. So I can't do more than one at a time to do them correctly. I guess that's a daycare. Oh yeah, that's a school. We don't know them people, Zeus. Don't go to their house. I think the bad dogs live back here somewhere, Zeus. So I'm gonna need you to stay with me. All right. Yeah, see, that's a school right there. I don't know what kind of school that is. Should you subscribe? Well, do you think I would dare tell you no? But look, when you subscribe, comment too. That helps me out too. But my page is on fire, buddy. I make some bomb-ass videos. Go look at them. Look at that house. Check that out. Now that's a nice house right there. Let's walk by this house to see what's going on. Yeah, I like that house. That's a nice house. Can I make my screen smaller? Yeah. You subbed? Well, I appreciate you subbing, man. You're not gonna regret it. Check them shorts out. I be on fire with them shorts. I can murder a short, brother. But look what I woke to. All right, Zeus. Now we into money. Look at the money. I'm finna show you the money. You ready? Boom, look at that money. Look at that money down here in the South. Drinking sweet tea and spending money. Look at this. Look at that porch. That's a nice house right there. And look how big it is. Can you imagine the light? Get out of them folks' graves before they come out here and have an attitude. Can you imagine the light bill on this monster right here? But isn't it nice? Look, their little paper. Or to go up and just knock on the door just and say, well, how's y'all's life going? Looks pretty good out here. But see, that's not a small house either. You see that? Damn, that's a castle. That's what I'm telling you. So you have to wonder. But see, the people that live right here, back here where I'm walking at now, these are like the attorneys, the doctors, the dentists, the therapists. You know, our old money. You know, they ain't got money. They came from money. It's a big difference when you live that life. Look at them squirrels, Zeus. I like that yard too. Look at that big ass house. What did it say? Damn, that's a castle. You know, that would be a nice life. To be sitting over here in one of these houses on one of these big porches. And know this stuff is paid for and you ain't got a problem in the world. They living good. But you know what? You keep going down that street right there, a little farther, and you walk right into the ghetto next to these kind of houses. See that? So that's why I'm not really a big fan of downtown Decatur. Because you'll have houses like this, and they're real nice. People's lived in them for centuries. Look at the mailman. Where's my letter at? And then you, a street or two over, you in the ghetto. So I don't particularly like that. But I do like these street line streets. See, look at this one. That's a nice house. They living good over there. Somebody graduated. Good for them. Congratulations. All right, Zeus. Let's cross over to this side of the street. I'm going to walk down, up and down every street. And I'm going to show you just how close the ghetto is to these houses. Let's keep walking, Zeus. Getting a little hot out here. Me and Zeus finna go get in that air conditioner is what we gonna do. Good job, little Zeus. I know we're coming up on the bad dogs, Zeus. They're somewhere around here, but I just don't know where. And you don't need to be in no rush to go find them. Let's go this way. I think we're walking right to them, Zeus. I think they stay on that porch right there. If I'm not mistaken, I think they do. Let me see if I can't sneak by here. They stay right there on that porch. All right, good. We slid by them, Zeus. They not out today. We played little pig on their ass. Let's keep walking. This out like this house too. See, look at that. What a nice backyard they got going on for the summertime, ain't it? With their little pergola and stuff, that too. That's a nice house. I like the little picket fence. It could use some work though. Check that out. Let's go, Zeus. Nice house though. Nice backyard. It didn't show up for free. They spent some money on it. Oh! What's going on with you, little dog? Zeus. See? Zeus is not aggressive. He's a little dog. Or he'll be told to be aggressive. We don't like that male. Come on, Zeus. Let's walk. That mouth will get us every time, won't it, Zeus? Alright, now. See how quick that walk was? And right down past that stop sign. See that? Down through there? That's where the ghetto starts at. And I already hear a problem down here. So I'm going to stay out here in the street with my dog. I hear him too. You hear that dog, Zeus? Hey, lady. You okay? I'm the one with you. Why are you laying on the ground? Do you need help? You're okay? All right. Uh-oh, Zeus, look at them. We got problems over here. They're about that life, Zeus. Look at them, Zeus. They're about this life. Watch them. Watch them. Watch them. Watch them. Exactly. Good job, Zeus. Good job, Zeus. Just walk. Just walk, Zeus. Look at it. Oh. You can come up that fence if you want to, little dog. Alright. We don't go no farther than this, Zeus. That's the ghetto. See how the houses changed? In one street. See the difference in the houses? This is where I stopped walking. Yeah, they sound like thugs back there too, Zeus. To hell with them. Let's turn around. Nice house, though. I really like them porches. Wait, Zeus, and let me get your belt on. I gotta make sure his belt is on walking by these dogs up here. And how loud they are. Yeah, don't pay them no attention, Zeus. They not about shit. Keep walking, Zeus. Just walk, Zeus. Just walk, Zeus. Yeah, just walk, Zeus. Just walk. Just walk. Oh, there's 3 of them. Yeah. See, that's what my Doberman does. See that? With a Doberman, they don't do all that talking. They just keep right on walking. As long as you're not a threat, you're okay. You sure you don't need no help? Hold on, ma'am. I didn't hear you. We got a lady laying in the ground over here. Ma'am? He's wearing sunglasses? Yeah, he is. Are you sure you okay? Ma'am? He doesn't pay them little dogs attention. Dobermans don't do that. Okay, lady, are you sure you okay? Okay. Well, we're going to go on and go this way, okay? All right. Yes, ma'am. I don't know why that lady is laying in the street, but, you know, hey, I guess you can lay there if you want to. Hold on, Goose. Hey, they just built this house. Yeah, you trying to get across that street, aren't you, Zeus? Yeah, they just built this house. Look, that house right there don't belong over here. It ain't even made like the rest of these houses, is it? It's a pretty house. It just doesn't belong over here in the historical district. But I guess if you bought it, you can build whatever you want to, can't you? I like it, though. It's pretty. They got pretty furniture in there, too. You can see it through the window. And see, a lot of people would be mad if their dog is walking in front of them like that. And I don't understand why, because you can always do that. Just stop walking. Watch this. Back, Zeus. Here, I'll take them off you. There you go. Is that better? Back. Back. All right, now let's walk. Too fast. You like that old belly belt, did you, Zeus? And that's how you do that, Zeus. Yeah, I knew he'd be back. The bad dog. See him over there? That's the bad dog. Now, you know as well as I do, that dog can jump it right there. That's a German Shepherd. So that dog just don't want to jump it. All right, good job, Zeus. They all want to whoop you, Zeus. And I don't know why. Good job. All right, stop. Wait a minute. Stop. Back it up, buddy. Back up, Zeus. Back, back, back. Back, back, back. Hey, back, back, back. Nah, that's forward. That's better. All right, Zeus. Wonder when they had rail cars in Decatur. I'm 52. I've never seen one run through the city of Decatur. Uh-oh. Now we got a little killer, Zeus. Look at that little one. Had to be the one that'll get you right there. Yeah, don't pay him no attention, Zeus. Just keep strolling, Zeus. I told you that little one will be the one that'll whoop you, Zeus. Look, here she comes. She's gonna follow me out of here. All right, let me hold that leash. You're getting a little too fast, buddy. You're getting a little too fast, buddy. A little too fast. Back it up, back it up. All right, that's better. A little too fast, dude. Never cared for them houses to have shingles, that wood siding on them like that. Never cared for that. Never cared for it. All right, and there goes that big house we passed just a while ago. We are headed our way back. Hold up right there, Zeus. Slow it down, Zeus. That's much better. Let me hold that leash. Zeus is over the walking part by now. He doesn't care for the heat. But we had a good day and a good walk. That's a big church. Do it, church. But that house over there is about as big as this church right here. All right, Zeus. We made it to the shade again, buddy. We needed that. Good job. And we're going to keep right on walking. Church office and classroom. I told y'all that was a church. Let's keep going, Zeus. He is a good boy. I can't pronounce your name right there because I can't slow down fast enough to read it. See the leash? Zeus is ready to go. And we're walking. Now, what's this right here? A little free library. Check this out. Well, you find all kinds of things walking around here, don't you? What's in this light? Oh, it's got a lock on it. You got to lock up books. Ah, well, ain't that something? Too bad they couldn't have some gas cards laying in there. I would have really appreciated that. Me and Zeus would have got a full tank and been straight out. Let's keep walking, Zeus. All right. So we have made it through the historical part. And that lady right there is living her best life sitting on her porch. Watch me go talk to her. You're sure as the world. All right, Zeus. Good thing ain't no car coming because you don't care. I love your front porch. Mine is nowhere near that size. It's really nice. I really like that. We had those in the country down there in Lawrence County where I'm from, but I don't have that in Decatur. Have a good day. Yeah, she's loving laid up on that porch in this house right here. Look at it. I don't blame her. Having her a good life going on. She ain't got time to worry about nothing. The lady probably works her ass off. That kills me right there, that house. I want a porch like that. Every time I walk over here, I end up not liking my house. Oh, look right there, what's for sale? They found a gram of weed in that little library. Shit, I'm gonna go back and check it. Hold on, you talking my language now. The little library got all that. I like that house too. See, they all got them big porches. And I like their grass too, which my grass is better than theirs. Theirs ain't gonna be graded, Zeus keeps pissing on it. See their grass? That's some good grass right there. I'm a big fan of grass. I judge people very harshly on their grass. Because I like my grass. I keep it right. All right, good. The po-po is now gone. Ain't that terrible? The police sat out there and parked by you, waiting on you. No, I can't fool with you, police. You sit there all day. I can't fool with you. I got other things to do with my life that I deal with the police. I ain't got time for that. All right, Zeus. And that's how you do that, buddy. We ain't gonna walk back to the little library, though. We're gonna drive back and ransack it. All right, Zeus. We don't give a damn if a car's coming, not us. We just walk. Slow down, you're pulling me too much now. Turn around, Zeus. Yeah, I done gave you enough of that freedom. Slow down. All right, buddy. We did this. Tyler Kevin Drain, if you are watching, you see that's not there anymore. See? Nancy. Hello, Nancy. Let's go over here to the rose garden, Zeus, while we're here. I'm going to take y'all through the rose garden. And I'm going to sit down and smoke before I get in my car and leave. It's getting a little warm out here today. It's supposed to rain for like the next 9 or 10 days. So I'm trying to have Zeus out as much as possible. Not that he minds the rain. He only minds that when we're at home. But you take the dog to the park, the rain don't bite him at all. Where about are you at? Derek Thompson. I'm in Delano Park in Decatur, Alabama. Do you know where Delano Park is? This is where I'm at. I'm going to go right over there and sit down and smoke on the other side by the rose garden. Do you know about Decatur? Let's go, Zeus. But this is where I'm at. If you're in Decatur and you're watching me, Tyler Drain. I knew you was loped out, Tyler. I knew you was loped out being quiet. Look at Tyler thinking he's slick. We're going this way, Zeus. That's pretty clean right there, too. Nope, I live up here in Portland, Maine. Oh. Well, you should have known by the way I was talking. I'm down here in the deep south, right? Country as gravy and biscuits. But it's pretty down here, ain't it? All right, Zeus. Let's go see who this lady is sitting in their way. Oh, they got a camera, too. What are they doing in life? I ain't done met another streamer, have I? All right, little Zeus. All right, we have made it to the shade. And me and you finna sit down. Well, I'm gonna smoke. I don't know what the hell you gonna do, Zeus. But see, look, this is the little rose garden. See it? The roses ain't really blooming yet. But that little thing right there, they have the little mister going. See it? That's to water the flowers. When me and Zeus walk over here, this is where we take our break at. Zeus likes to run the squirrels over here. And I really don't want him to do that. Back up, Zeus. I think I interrupted that guy right there. He had his little camera going. And I think I interrupted him. And see, you can see the difference from them houses I was walking at and then right here. See, this thing about Decatur. You can have like big houses on one street, but then when you go to the next street over, you got that right over there. Watch, I'm going to zoom in on it for you. See that? So compared to those houses, you go from them other houses to them right there, and you know, it's just really not that great. It's not that great at all. All right, Zeus, you want to make one more lap? We're going to lap it to the car, though, buddy. I don't know about you, but I'm hot. All right. What is this? Beauty and Hope. Yeah. In 1930s. Woo, that was a long time ago, lady. I don't think nobody remembers you no more. All right, let's go this way, Zeus. Okay, everybody. Me and Zeus have done our live stream for today. It's getting hot. You can tell by his little face. And I don't want to keep him out here in this heat. I got to take care of my dog. But it was lovely talking to everybody. And tomorrow when I do a live stream, maybe I'll catch some of y'all again. So, okay, y'all stay cool. But me and Zeus has got to go get us in some air, don't we, Zeus? We ain't got time for this. It's hot. Okay, see y'all next time. Be easy. Good job, Zeus. We finished that mess, didn't we? Let's go to the house, little buddy. Whew, it got hot.